Hey y'all, it's Nay. I'm back with another video. I just want to say that love is in the air, okay? If you are on a kingdom spouse journey, um, and you know who your kingdom spouse is, maybe you guys are in separation right now. Um, if there are some things that God has told you to do within your personal life that's going to help you or prepare you for, when y'all come back into union, then you need to make sure that that is done. If God has told you to move somewhere, if God has told you to get your house prepared for something, if God has told you to leave a job, anything that God has told you individually to prepare you for your connection, make sure that you're doing it and you're not idolizing your mate or idolizing coming into union, because all you're going to do is slow yourself down. So if God is telling you to move somewhere or God is telling you to leave a job and you still haven't done it and you're just idolizing missing your partner, but you haven't actually did what you're supposed to do individually, then you're not going to see your partner or y'all come into union no time soon. Like, we have to remember that, yes, God blesses us with love. Love is the greatest gift on earth, period. Okay, you have someone that truly loves for you. They're going to take care of you. They're going to be your supporter. They're going to be your partner. Y'all can literally accomplish a lot of things on earth, period, as a team. So before God blesses us with this precious love, okay, with someone that loves like Him, okay, with someone with the love of God, okay, if you're with someone that has the love of God, they will never betray you. They will not cheat on you. They will not disrespect you. They will understand how important their woman is in the situation. I'm just talking from a woman's point of view right now, men. But listen, vice versa. If you have a woman that has God's love in her, she will be, very respectful towards her partner. She will definitely love him, cherish him, nurture him, want to take care of him, want to cater to him. You know what I'm saying? Just wanting to cook for you. Like, people gotta understand, to really love someone and saying, like, I want to cook for them, I want to make sure that they're not hungry, I want to wash this, I want to take care of this. When a woman really loves you and she's taking care of things for you so that you can live easily day to day, that woman loves you. So make sure, fellas, that you have done what you needed to do to get yourself together, because you can't be broke in no relationship, okay? You have to be able to take care of some bills. You got to be able to take care of yourself. You got to be able to have food. You got it, just the basics. So if God is telling you to start a new job or switch locations to get a new job here, make sure you're doing it, because there is some things that needs to be set up before you come into union with your partners, okay? God wants you to love your partner, but you need to love yourself first so that you are taking care of yourself so that you're ready to come into union with your partner. This type of love is so deep that you could easily get drowned in it, and forget yourself and be all about your partner. So God needs you to be already set up and doing what you're supposed to be doing, because when this love come in, it's going to hit you off guard and it's going to be the best thing in the world. You're going to feel like you're in a fairy tale that you're not going to ever want to wake up from, but the whole time is you're actually awake. So you can easily get distracted. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but women, you know how we be sometimes. Women, when we get into relationships, now we all about the man, we catering to the man, we taking care of the man, we making sure he good, and you start to lose yourself sometimes. So God wants it to be where you can't lose yourself, because you already are established within yourself, and now taking care of someone else is just a bonus. Okay, because you already take care of yourself, so now you have the time to take care of someone else. Fellas, don't be waiting for your spouse and you haven't taken care of yourself. You haven't taken care of yourself. Okay? There are some things that you need to make sure you have taken care of so that when y'all come into union, y'all are both strong and ready and this relationship is solid. Okay? Okay, so there can be some sacrifices that need to be made, all right? Friendships, okay? Just situations, locations, all of that. God definitely will make you sacrifice some things, because some things just don't serve you any good purpose. You know, if you're coming into union with someone and your relationships with people, friends, they're not supportive of your relationship for whatever reason they have, and especially if it's not a legit reason and motherfuckers just haters or jealous, you know what I'm saying? Then that's a sign that this is one of the things or people that you need to sacrifice. Okay, because even with kingdom spouse journeys, a lot of people don't understand y'all love. A lot of people is not gonna understand why y'all love each other, especially if it's been like a runner chaser relationship. So the people that doesn't understand and that are trying to persuade you not to make that move, not to follow your heart, you know what I'm saying? That might be part of the sacrifice that you have to get rid of. Okay, because when you come into union, you're not going to have a lot of attachments. You're not. God is, he going to have you kind of, coming out of isolation. Like, y'all going to be coming out of hermit. Okay? Because it's a transformation. It's a death that has to take place. So a lot of, when you become from single to married, you can't be doing a lot of the things that you used to do. You can't be putting other friendships, relationships before your partner. Okay? That workships, none of that. So there's a lot of things and sacrifices that's going to have to take place before you come into union, because God wants this to work, and he wants this to work the right way. Okay, and if this is not like a kingdom spouse, runner, chaser, twin flame story, this could just be a high level soulmate that God is sending into your life. Maybe after a heartbreak that you done went through, but you done healed and you found self-worth, self-love again. Because when we be in these relationships, we forget ourselves, we forget what we're worth, and it's like a death that has to take place so we could become born again. So you done went through that, and now God is blessing you with a friend that is checking all the things on the list. And always, that another thing is we could self-sabotage. So always understand that you do deserve to be loved. Okay, I don't care if you just had a shitty breakup 2-3 years ago and you feel like you still not ready. If God brings someone on your path, then he must know something that you don't, and just go with the flow of things. Okay, go with the flow of it, and usually you could see the red flags very, very fast with a person. Listen to your intuition, follow your gut or whatever, but don't be closed off when it comes to love. Don't open up your heart chakra. Okay, let love in, because you deserve it. And if you've been deemed as worthy of love, God will definitely give you a love. He for sure will. So love is in the air. Like I said, just be prepared, and whichever ways that God is calling you to prepare for union. Okay, because it's coming in, and he's on a mission. He needs his marriages to flourish. He needs these relationships to flourish. There's things that needs to be done. This is part of people calling. This is part of people purpose. Some people are having important kids that's going to change things in the world, so there is missions. That's like if Mary's mom and dad never birthed her, Jesus wouldn't have been here. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about you. It's about God. It's about what God has for you. Yes, you are the vessel, but you need to always submit to the will of God. Okay? It's about what God wants me to do, who God wants me to do it with. Okay, ask God to set you and lead you to the direction of your true soul family and your true soul tribe, because it's not always the family that you come out of. It's not always your blood, it's not always that. Like Joseph, when he left his family, when they sold him for slavery, God turned it to good. And when he came to where he came to, the new land, that became his family. They were loving him. They respected him. You know what I'm saying? So that was his true soul family, so it's not always the family that you think it is. Okay, God will bless you with a new family. So in order for these things to come in, you need to make room. So that's where the sacrifice is. You can't be asking God for your true soul tribe family that supports you, that respects you, but you're still holding on to family members that serve you no good, that really don't respect you, that's really just waiting for you to get some money so that they could take it, you know what I'm saying? And they could say, oh, we family, you're not gonna give me that 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, like, no. So if you still holding on to relationships that is outdated, friendships that are outdated, is not much room for God to give you updated friends, updated friendships, or a new updated soul family, because you still vibing with the old folks. So make sure that you are paying attention to the signs, because God is giving a lot of signs at this time as well. So always pray and ask God to sharpen your discernment. Ask Him to sharpen up your intuition so you can understand the signs when He is showing them to you. Okay? And He gives signs to people in different ways. So make sure you're talking to God and you're asking Him, okay, God, how are we going to do this where I know that this is a confirmation? Or how we're going to do this where I know that you are trying to tell me no? So you need to have these conversations with God so that you can identify what He's trying to tell you when He do give you these signs, because it's not always going to be yes in the clouds written. It might be a beep, okay? It might be a horn, it might be an ambulance driving by, it might be a police car that is a confirmation. It might be just a dream, it might be something, a vision. So you need to make sure you're talking to God so you can understand when He is answering these questions that you have when you're praying. A lot of people are asking God this, and this, and He's giving you the answers, and you still don't know that this is the answer. So we need to make sure that we're praying to God and asking Him to show us when it is that He is responding to us, when it is that this is a confirmation, when it is that the prayer is answered. Because it's no good in it if you keep praying and asking God for something, but you don't understand the way that He confirms and talks to you. Because He talks back to certain people different ways. Some people, He might show you signs and I don't know, like online, or He might show you a sign in a song. He might show you signs in a movie or TV shows. You get me? Everybody is different. God speaks to people through different ways, all different ways. You feel me? He's limitless. So He can show you signs on YouTube. He could show you signs in real life. You go somewhere and the address is a sign. You know what I'm saying? Or you go to a restaurant and someone in the restaurant says something and boom, that's your confirmation. Or someone is wearing something and it's your confirmation. So make sure that you understand what it is when it comes to you and God, and how to really understand how you and God communicate, right? Because we all communicate different. But yeah, love is in the air. Prepare yourself. Do everything that you need to do, because God needs these unions to come. Okay, it's been a lot of fucked up situations, marriages, relationships, and God is healing the earth when it comes to real love. So there are examples of what love is, and examples of who God is, because God is love. So God is definitely preparing some of us, developing some of us, so that we are ready to love the right way, properly, so that we can be the examples that He need us to be on this earth. Because a lot of people have given up on love. A lot of people think that love is fake. A lot of people don't believe in love. They never seen love, okay, growing up. So it's our time to shine, okay? So be prepared, be expectant of this, coming into union with your love, and be expectant of, being an example for people who might have gave up on love, who thinks that, you just got to be a baby mom, baby dad, you never could get married, or someone's never going to actually like you. A lot of people be with people or have babies, do shit with people, and they don't even like you. Like, we so lost that people are doing shit with people that don't even like them. Okay? Like, we don't like the basics. Like, if someone likes you, come on now. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we're trying to avoid all of that. We want people to actually get into partnerships where there's a mutual understanding, where there's a mutual liking, not where you liking them too much. It needs to be mutual. It needs to be, y'all both need to have that obsession. Y'all both need to have that craving where you want to do this and do that and do this for this person, or you would die for this person. Like, it can't be one person, because then then it becomes lustful and it's not really love. It's like you lusting after this person, or you're lusting after a relationship. You're beasting for a relationship, you know? So God is trying to shift things, not trying. God is shifting things, okay? And he need everybody that he has called or that he has promised to come into union. He needs y'all to make sure that y'all are in position, because when it's time, it's motherfucking showtime. So are you going to be ready when them curtains open, okay? Because people need to see examples. All right, so you need to be ready. You need to have yourself together so that you're not dependent on your spouse, right? So you have your shit, they got their shit. When y'all come together, y'all are a force. All right, that's what God wants. God wants it to be where you guys are two coming together as one to get the job done. So someone is helping here, someone is helping here, is pushing y'all up, okay? Coming together as one. That's all God ever wanted, was for his people, his kids, his children to come together as one, okay? Relationships, businesses, partnerships, we're supposed to come together as one. Working together as one, okay? You got it? So, get prepared, because love is in the air. It's either you gonna be flying. Love is in the air. It's either you there, you flying with the birds, or you under the sea. You just lost. No love. You know? Bye. Y'all catch you on my next video. Bye.